Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to our daily special of our podcast. Welcome to, as we like to call it, since it's Wednesday, it's Boom Goes the Dynamite. It's me, your boy. I'm back. Go. Yes, it's me. Hope everyone had a happy holiday. And joining me, as usual, we have the man behind the boards, the pretty boy. Sometimes we call him a doctor, but all the time we call him Mongo. Give it up for the GREG. Give it up for Mongo, folks.
How's everybody doing today? Hope you had a wonderful holiday weekend. We got some fun stuff to talk about tonight, and something that might piss off Matt later, but that's for tomorrow, I guess. He'll give us his reaction
tomorrow. Joining us also from an undisclosed location in NYC. Give it up for our street team captain, the man, Boriel Mariente. Give it up for Tito.
What's going on, boys? Feliz Navidades, motherfuckers.
And folks, just to let y'all know, our boy Tito makes a hell of a coquito. Man, that shit is good. Had my ass tipsy. As a matter of fact, I got a little bit of a glass left. I'm gonna pour myself some while we go over wrestling. Bad A, Liz, what's good?
every time. Every time.
Mario, it's never gonna stop. You know.
I know.
It's never gonna stop. It's never gonna stop.
Scares me for a lot of reasons, but it's all right. So, real quick, we're gonna talk about a little highlight from NXT last night, depending on who you are. The main event last night was Eddie Thorpe versus Dijak in the NXT Underground match. These two have been feuding for what seems like 5 years. It just keeps going. Because didn't he already beat him in like a street fight 3 months ago?
Something like that. He did beat him in like a no DQ match, and stuff. But I'm gonna be honest with you, this match was kind of good.
It was. I said that in the chat last night.
This match was kind of good.
Matt, I hate to say it to you, brother. We love you, but that's a good ass match. That was a really
my man.
brutal match.
My man Thorpe. First off, I'm not gonna lie. The way the crowd was hyping Thorpe up when he came
when
out,
he did his entrance,
that kind of had me. That kind of had me hyped too. I'm like, all right, this might be something good. Like with everybody. But as you saw in the chat, I must have missed when Underground got moved from the warehouse.
There he is.
That right, man. John Hancock can fight. That boy. Yes, we are, Reggie. Yes, we are. Like that man. First off, as I was saying, I was lost because I didn't know that NXT Underground came from out the garage. Now they moved into the main stage. I was expecting to go back to the old way, where you had Omos being the dude at the door, seeing if you can get in. I was expecting that. Didn't know they was going to turn the regular ring into Underground. So that was a cool little feature,
I'm not even saying the jokes. I'm just gonna listen.
Yeah. What you call it? Oh, and for those of you that was wondering, this is the last of the Coquito by Tito Oreo flavor.
Sloshed.
Listen.
Yes.
That Oreo flavor go crazy.
It do.
I'm sure it does.
It do. It do.
Dijak always puts on phenomenal matches. It's one of
but he's never the winner.
I know that's the problem.
He's never the winner.
He is the most intimidating loser I have ever seen.
And it's like
can't pick up a dub to save his life. He either
and the thing about it is
or he DQs himself. One of those two things.
And the thing about it is he's putting over great talent. Because think about it, he technically put over Keith Lee
Mm-hmm.
with their that they had.
Put over Cross. He put over, you know,
He's putting over great talent. So it's
Les
not
Lee.
like
Yeah.
it's not like, you know, he's like the upper epsilon version of Dolph for NXT.
I was
Like-
yeah, I was thinking
like
I was
feuding
thinking
with-
like Dolph, yeah.
Feuding with Dolph on the main roster means you're definitely getting to the mid-card title at least.
Mm.
That means you're definitely feuding and beating Dijak means you're on stage to be the goddamn NXT champion next.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. My last little Christmas mug before we put all these things back up.
Should have been back up already.
I disagree, and your wife also disagrees. So I think you need to shut
Yeah,
up.
well, both of you have a problem with Christmas, so that both of you have a problem with Christmas and Halloween.
It's not a problem. It's just we enjoy fun. All right, we're fun people.
Christmas things need to be put away December 26th.
Don't be a humbug.
Christmas things need to be put away December 26th. How can I be a humbug if I'm sipping on Coquito Batito?
Is your stuff up yet?
I don't control my house.
That's
You know
what I
that.
thought. Oh, then I shut the fuck up.
I don't control my house like every other married man on earth.
It's like I never said that. Before getting
Like
to
every
AEW
other married
Dynamite,
man on earth, Mongo, all I do is just show up and pay for shit.
before we get into AEW Dynamite, also real quick about NXT last night. So Lexus King was put into this tournament to not get to the finals.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I like who's in the finals. The guy from
Oba?
KCU and Oba. I think Oba's great. I think
Right.
Oba's got a lot of potential. He looked like he's a big dude like Omos. It's not as tall, but he can actually like move. You know.
He reminds me of I hate to say it, but his stature and the way he came out, he reminds me of what's my man name? M'Baku from Black Panther.
Yep.
He's the stature and the way he came out, it was just like, bro, like I hope you ain't like calling yourself over and you really from Cleveland, Ohio. Like, don't do that to me. Don't do that.
He's a University of Alabama alumni. So
Oh boy.
so
Oh boy.
most pointless interference ever for a tournament, says Matt. Yeah. Yeah. So did you see that match where Lexus King got eliminated from the tournament? He was fighting the old boy.
The other John Redcorn came in first of all, I was confused. I didn't know that there was two of them running around NXT.
He's the guy that Lexus attacked with a chair when they first showed everybody at the tournament.
Right. And he never got a chance to even be in the tournament.
And his distraction is sitting on a chair, and when Lexus goes up, he goes, "Hey, hey!" and he looked over, and that was the match.
What you call it? Me and you caught a surprise when we found out my man from Quarter Catch Club was deaf.
Yeah, oh my god, yeah, that shocked the hell out of me. I didn't
know that.
I either didn't know or I forgot, but I was like, oh, okay, all right, well, that's interesting. It's interesting to see people with issues like that get into wrestling. Like, you know how Crazy Steve is like,
but
basically blind, and he's still.
But here's the thing, though. They have him marketed when you look up his bio as WWE's first hearing impaired wrestler. He's not. Remember, I told you a job that I recently was at. No, he's not. Remember, I told you a job that I was recently at. My coworker did independent wrestling on the side, and he was hearing impaired, and he was on SmackDown. for like one of like I
Oh.
forgot who he was fighting,
I thought you meant
but
he's not. I thought you meant he's not really hearing impaired, and I was like,
oh
I
no,
don't like.
oh
I don't
no,
like
no.
where this is going. I don't like where
You
we're
thought I was
going.
pulling a vampire? Thought he was
I was like,
vampire,
oh,
but with hearing
oh,
impaired.
I was about to kick. I was about to kick your ass off. Finger was on the button. I was about to. Oh my god. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Yeah. So he's gonna fight King. I guess. So we got Riley and we got Oba in the finals. That should be pretty exciting. I think that's like the best options out of the tournament. Those are the only guys that really interested me.
Besides, no way,
Oh
no way
yeah,
Juan.
Tavion Heights.
Yeah, no way Juan.
He's pretty. He's pretty fast.
He's an odd. His style was very odd to me. It's almost like he wants to be a high flying powerhouse, kind of, and it's really odd. It's like
because he was
which
trading
one you...
shots with Oba. Like they were like back and forth.
Yeah, he was, and I'm not 500% impressed with Oba yet, but that's the purpose of this breakout tournament. You know, it's for us to see the new talent, to watch them develop and stuff like that. That's the actual purpose of this tournament. So I'm like you said, I'm looking forward to seeing who wins this and actually gets the contract, even though we know they're going to lose. But
yeah, they're not going to beat the current champion or whoever gets it next. They never do.
Speaking of current champion, we had an intense promo.
Oh, yes, we did. Yes, we did.
We had an intense promo. First of all, the fact that Dragunov was walking through the parking lot with a neck brace on, talking about he's looking for somebody, that lets you know Dragunov is dangerous. No one goes in the NXT parking lot looking for shit.
Already in.
You don't even go. Right. You don't even go NXT parking lot looking for your own damn car. Okay. You don't even do that looking for your own damn car, let alone actually looking for a person who you're going to fight with. So he goes in there with the neck brace on, and Trick pretty much gives him the option. He's like, "Yo, if you're not 100%, we can do this." Right. You park your car in that parking lot, it's just gone. Don't even expect it. You get an Uber from the front. Dragunov rips off his neck brace and tells Trick, "Yo, there's nothing that's gonna stop me from doing this fight." So I'm guessing we're gonna have. How quick do you think that they'll make Dragunov a transitional champion?
I'm gonna say stand and deliver.
I don't think he's going to be a transitional champion.
Okay.
I think he's going to beat Trick. And yeah, I think we're going to stand and deliver, which is a strong. That's a pretty good reign. He doesn't have to hold it for a year.
Okay.
Gets to that, and then there are a handful of guys that can go for it. That need a little bit more building before we get there, but they'll have quality competitors for him. I don't think Trick gets it now, because I think we're all on the same page about thinking Melo's going to turn on Trick, so he's probably going to interfere in the match and stop Trick from winning.
My question is, what do you do with Trick after this feud? Because we said, like you just mentioned, Melo's going to interfere. He's going to have the match with Trick. We already see Melo making his appearances on the main roster, so we already know that's where he's headed in the immediate future, probably within like a couple of months. He's headed there in the immediate future. So since we know Trick isn't winning the big title, do we then let him actually get the North American title since he only had it for like a day?
No, I think you have him win the big title at their August event.
Mm-hmm.
He beats the person that beat Dragunov. I just don't. I don't think he needs to beat Dragunov to be proven anything. I think it would be cool, but because you already have this Melo story set up, I think they're just gonna you just kind of see how this is gonna play out. I think they're definitely going to crown him this coming year. I just don't think it's going to be until like the second half.
Okay. I mean, I definitely know he needs a title at this point. At this point, he definitely needs a title because whether
he's definitely the most popular person there.
Exactly. That you took the word right out of my mouth. He's definitely the most popular person on that NXT roster. 500%.
Like I don't even think it's close. I think he's definitely at the very top. Trick beats Melo and deliver unless they have Trick versus Lex. That's gross. I hope not. Look, we gotta have Trick and Melo. That needs to be Melo's last match.
Like
it just has.
I'm just trying to think. Like,
oh fuck! What if Lexus King beats Ilya Dragunov?
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
No.
Lexus King beats Ilya Dragunov, then Sean done smoke this up. Okay? That boy eyes done got too cocked. If that's the case.
All right,
that means Sean's back on the stuff and Ava took control.
Ava. We're trying to ruin this show for us. Let's get into Dynamite tonight. The most important matches, obviously, are the Continental Classic Finals for the Blue League and Gold League, respectively. The Gold League is, of course, John Moxley, Swerve Strickland, and Jay White, who all tied first place. The Blue League final is Eddie Kingston versus Bryan Danielson.
I still don't understand. Okay. Once again, the winner of this tournament is going to be a Triple Crown champion, correct?
I believe we're still not sure what the deal is with that. I think,
but that's what they said. They said that the winner is going to be a Triple Crown champion. When is Eddie going to defend these belts? All at the finals? Because you saying it's going to be
he's going to win and therefore defend it in the finals. Like if he loses tonight, does Bryan take the belts with him to the next week, or like they have not been clear about what's going on with those belts. They Eddie said it once and then they went back on it. And then Tony Khan said that's kind of how it is, or it's going to be like in the finals. I don't even know if his title's even on the line tonight. No, it's just the final. So
that's the thing. That's the thing. By them announcing that the winner of this is going to be a Triple Crown winner, and none of these matches have had Eddie's titles up on the line. They pretty much told us Eddie's going to the finals automatically.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
With this. So what was this tournament makes absolutely no sense. Like you wanted a G1 style tournament and yet you added something extra and it didn't work out. I don't
know.
This tournament frustrates me.
What it's supposed to do, I don't understand, and I've never understood, and that's always been my problem with it. The matches have been fantastic. They really have been. There've been some great matches. Even last week when it was Jay Lethal and Mark Briscoe, the two guys that had no points, like one of them had to win. That ended up being an awesome one. You know, this whole tournament, as far as the in-ring, has been great. I don't know what it's supposed to accomplish. I really don't. Because like if Swerve wins it, I was under the impression that New Japan and RH titles are vacant at the current moment. No, Eddie is both the strong and the RH World Champion.
Oh, Matt just sent us something. Congratulations going out to Gunther. He is a daddy.
Oh my god, that's gonna be a terrifying baby.
And
Imagine the doctor
it's
slap
a
the baby,
boy.
wake it up. Imagine the doctor like slaps the baby and it just chops the shit out of the doctor.
Right, the doctor.
Listen,
That's not
that
a
baby's
chop. This is a chop.
gonna terrorize daycares.
Yeah, that's my boy. Wait, hold on. So does that mean Jenny had just had a baby? Was
Yeah.
Jenny with Jenny? Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay.
Man, that man
Congrats,
Gunther done lost weight, put on muscle, had the best year of his career, and got a baby. You know what, Gunther? 2023 was a good year for you there, Poppy. You did.
As far as men in WWE, I think it was his best. He was like the number one of the year. As far as like just success, it's insane.
Then if not him, Trick.
Trick. The way he just exploded and just kind of.
I think Trick was the most popular, and Gunther just had the best year, like we said.
Yeah.
But for like this AEW thing, this fucking Continental shit, we're getting another fucking pointless title. Like, I don't understand why.
Well, originally it was said that it was gonna like unify the belts, and like you would have the one belt, but you were the Triple Crown champion, and I don't really understand that at all. Okay, Mongo, does that mean if Brian beats Eddie tonight, is Brian?
We don't know, Reggie.
No, we don't know. That's the problem. Is we don't know. I have no idea. Originally, we were told the belts were on the line throughout the tournament, and then that wasn't what happened. But they're still saying the winner of the entire thing gets all three belts. So I don't know if Eddie doesn't make it to the finals, he just loses his belts automatically. I don't know if it's just them giving us the spoiler that Eddie is going to the finals. I don't know. And the thing about Swerve and Eddie being in the finals, Swerve should be the next world champion.
He really should.
So he does not need whatever this is.
These. Right.
Doesn't need them because I'm pretty sure MJF is about to lose his belt. So Swerve beats whether it's Joe or whether somebody that beats Joe, Swerve is going to be the world champion this year. He does not need to win this. Just how it is. So I guess we're going to have Eddie at the top.
No offense, but no.
I think
no offense, but no.
I think it's gonna be Jay White who wins this, and this opens back the door for Jay White to go wrestle in New Japan again.
I mentioned that a couple of weeks ago. You
did, yeah. That's not a terrible theory, because then he would have to go to New Japan to defend the belt. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's not a bad theory. It's not. I don't know. I feel like they just kind of telegraphed the whole thing months out. But maybe, and that would be a fun surprise, at least. That would be interesting. And I like Eddie as the ROH champion. I just wish ROH was better. You know?
I just don't
being an ROH champion, unless you're Athena, being the ROH champion, any of them, has meant nothing.
It really hasn't.
Athena's the only one that she carried the brand the entire year. She's had great matches. She's been getting a lot of attention, even though she's never on AEW TV for some reason.
And that's the thing. Hold on.
One there.
And that's the thing. After Samoa Joe dropped his belt, and after Daniel Garcia, Yuta Wheeler no longer had the pure title, ROH titles stopped being featured on AEW altogether.
The only ones that you really see are the tag titles if MJF has them with them. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Like, who took over the title that Joe had?
I think that it's the guy from Osprey's old stable.
Oh,
Kyle-
Fletcher, Kyle
Kyle
Fletcher,
Fletcher.
Kyle
Yeah.
Fletcher.
I think Fletcher won it out of the last
Yeah,
ROH
no.
show.
Yes,
Fletcher,
he did.
Fletcher won at the pay-per-view.
Yeah, I mean it's a good theory. That's if that y'all might have something with that theory. I'm not lying. But yeah, Fletcher won that. I think Brian Cage and those other guys are still the 6-man champions. I think.
Yeah, but they don't have matches like that.
No. And then I don't know. I just my hope for this year is that Tony actually gives a shit about ROH and builds it up some. That'd be nice. Maybe if a network offers you a station to put them on, you don't tell them no outright.
Yeah. You think?
Talking about, I believe it's worth more
DW.
than what you're offering.
Like I want to be loyal to Max. Fuck HBO Max.
Yeah.
Get your money.
Yeah, well, HBO Max said, "Hey, check this shit out. We're gonna buy WWE because they're more known."
Yeah, that I do wonder how that's going to affect TV next year for both companies involved. Aside from those tournament matchups, we also have the ROH World Tag Team Championship, MJF and Samoa Joe taking on two of the Devils.
Oh, as I just mentioned, how we don't see any of their things. Look what's going on.
It's the one with MJF. MJF has to
Right.
They had to feature that. We also get Christian Cage and Adam Copeland, a sit-down interview between the two. Sure, why not? As a big Edge guy, I'm ready for this thing to be over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of just ready to move on from Edge and Christian.
My thing is this.
I love
Edge
them
and
both,
Christian,
but
exactly. I have, like I said, I have no issues with Edge. I have no issues with Christian. You know my thing. I just don't like old people having belts when there's young people out there. This feud, I hate to say it, does not fit this company.
No, it's a very WWE feud. Yeah,
exactly. It's a very WWE
bringing in
WWE feud that lasted way too long.
Bring in the mom of someone that you're fighting, and like it's very WWE.
Exactly. Like this feud doesn't belong in this company.
Mm-hmm.
So because this feud doesn't belong in this company,
this is supposed to be the alternative. So it shouldn't have something like this. Yeah.
Right. They should be throwing each other off of stuff. According to the way that this,
they're gonna do that too.
But the way this company acts from day one, they should have been throwing each other off of whatever building they were fighting. You know what I mean? Yeah. So the fact that there was so many promos and stuff, it is this, like I said, this feud is in the wrong company.
Yeah. We're also gonna get a match between Chris Statlander and the newly healed Sky Blue, which should be a good one. But again, I think those are all the matches. So I'm going to assume that goes on the exact same time slot that this company always has women's matches on, because you can only get one on Wednesday. You can only get one, and it can only run between 9 o'clock and 9:30.
Everybody gets one.
Every time.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it works.
Oh, one thing I do want to bring up that we skipped over in NXT real quick. When the fuck did Briggs and Jensen break up?
Yesterday.
But like, what the fuck happened?
So Briggs wanted to go after the trophy, the Heritage Cup, and Jensen and Fallon said they go there for backup, and he said he didn't want to have any backup. He wanted to do it alone. So he has the match, gets himself disqualified, and then when he goes back to just kind of sulk about it, Brenton says, "All right, look, you clearly want to be a singles guy, so we're all just gonna go our own separate ways," and that's what they did, and that was the end of it.
Ooh.
Yeah. I don't like it because you could have kept them as a group for the main roster. I thought they were great together.
Yeah, they really were.
But hopefully this means Briggs or Jensen gets that damn Journey song. That would be sick.
Maybe that's why they split him up. So he can't get this song.
Clearly, they see you as the new Magnum TA. So let's get this song. Let's get you
Magnum T. Yes.
Yeah, right? He looks just like him.
Yes.
A little bit scrawnier, but he looks just like him.
Magnum TA low-key was one of my favorite wrestlers, so his ass almost killed himself.
Magnum TA was the shit. I fucking love Magnum TA.
Okay.
But yeah, so yeah, that'd be good. And I think Fallon's proved herself that she can hang now. She's improved a lot over the past year. So hopefully it works out for all three of them. I don't know. I don't think it was right.
They shouldn't have broke him up. I don't think so.
We should have at least waited to get like a feud out of it. But anyway, and I think the last thing they have advertised for this show tonight is the Don Callis family's Boxing Week celebration. So that's him, Fletcher, Takeshita, and Powerhouse Hobbs. Because we can't let Powerhouse Hobbs just be by himself.
Nope.
Do his own thing. No, QT's gone, so I got to give him somebody else.
QT.
QT betting on himself right now. He feels that he's world championship material, and he feels he needs to be utilized that way. You can't get mad at somebody for betting on themselves.
No, that's fine. I wish him all the luck in the world. I just don't think Powerhouse Hobbs should have been just thrown into another group. I think we should have just let him be, But for some reason, I don't know what's going on. I don't know who keeps deciding to do that. If it's honestly, I think that company has a stable problem, but they're modeled after New Japan, so I guess it kind of makes sense. I think that about covers it for AEW tonight. We will be back tomorrow for the podcast, regular podcast time, 8:45 to 9 o'clock. We'll start ish. We will start.
Make sure you keep that ish on there.
Tomorrow, like I said yesterday, this is our special end of year episode. We're going to have homework for everybody. That includes you, chat. If you're going to join us tomorrow, whether it's at facebook.com/AnotherRingPod or twitch.tv/AnotherRingPod. Whew, I took my damn breath away. We are going to have homework, and boys, do you remember what it was?
No, just like in real school.
It is. You got a good thing. You got one more day to think about it, because tomorrow, as we finish the last predictions of the year, we are also doing our 5 best matches of the year, or 5 favorite matches. Of the year.
Oh, easily.
Company, whatever.
All of QT's matches from this year.
Come on. I don't think you even have 5.
Right. That's sad.
So bring your list. We'll talk about all of them, and we're just gonna have kind of like a nice, fun, relaxing, talk about it tomorrow, along with our predictions, where we're gonna cuss at each other.
I was about to say, I was planning on cussing at y'all about your list too, because I'm probably not going to agree with something. So
you're gonna disagree a lot.
Yeah.
Alicia Fox versus Melina is my favorite. Shut up.
I mean,
just you can find us also at Linktree/AnotherRingPod. That's where you'll find all of our links, including me at Greg Bush SK. Please follow me and click my articles. I need money. You guys, Kenny over here at Rock Ribs 44, our current UTR photographer. And then we've got, of course, a teacher man, Mr. Fresh Beard, Matt, who was here with me yesterday, my forever rival, the right answer, aka the man with the beer plan. We also have our street team captain, Tito Boreal Mariente.
Listen to him roll them R's, folks.
Listen, he rolling better than me.
Listen to him roll them R's, folks.
Last but not least, our local news correspondent, our very good friend, Justin D. Baxley. Folks, thanks for following us today. We'll be back tomorrow to yell at each other for 2, maybe 3 hours. Exactly. So get ready. It's going to be fun. Until then, I'm Mongo. I'm with Mongo's Dynamite.
Dude, folks. Hey.